Oh. Yes!
Starting off right with the tutorial materials. We're gonna get Samus Aran any moment now. This is really a descent. So I feel they're pulling the camera further back away from me. The deeper I go, I don't know if that's real or just perceived. Uh-oh. I feel like that was supposed to stay there. Korok seeds. You know this guy means business because he can talk in non-Hia language.
That fragile sword.
Link only speaks Hyalian. I want to interact with Zelda more than just now and at the end. There should be a little more Zelda in Zelda than that. Not again!
Link, finally you wake.
Is our arm also secretly a boat?
I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda.
Where did you put my pants?
I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
So, a good way of carrying forward on that is in the final fight with Ganondorf, presuming Ganondorf is the final boss. He could have attacks that reduce our maximum health. That'd be pretty sick. The first of many. Pants! A skirt, actually. That's more fitting for Link, isn't it? Oh man, first look at the outside. Oh, yes. That's a mood. It's like a big ball. Oh no, it's the moon. It's here. Think you could make a sequel to a Legend of Zelda game and get away from me? Should probably try and land in the water. So we're starting off in the sky. I was thinking we might have to get up here. That looks like a freaking stadium. That is a coliseum over there. Barely have enough wrappings to protect our modesty from that angle. Oh, there's like a rain spatter when you hit the water. That is not a collectible plant. First thing on my mind. Start grabbing all the stuff. It might give me stamina. It begins. Don't mind me. Oh man, it lit its weapon on fire. Real quick. Oh, it totally works. Okay, I guess if I did that in the other order, would have worked better.
It was I that spoke to you earlier.
Dude is standing
That
real
arm originally
seductively.
belonged to me. I am Raoru, of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island?
Visit shrines. Okay, so this is the visual look we've got for shrines now.
The shrines. Yes, I am sure they are the key.
All right, let's get to it. Sure, I can get a couple of those in before it's time for me to turn into potato. Huh. Oh, like if I could magnesis that up, I could probably ride this thing on down. Over there. Well, I wonder what power I'll get at the top of this thingamajig. If it probably does the job that magnesis would do. First shrine of the game. I wonder if the game has another, I think it was 120 last time, or if they're actually more or less. I feel like there would be a kind of a pressure for them to not do any less. This shrine has less of a clinical, clean feel compared to the stuff from Breath of the Wild. Ugh. Ugh. I'm sorry, it's very late. Ultra Hand. Oh, so we can just grab and move anything now. So it's not that we have magnesis. We can just move stuff. How do I make it not on a weird skew like that? I guess actually I can just drop it, and that'll be fine. And then grab it again. Pull it towards me. Attach. And now I can treat these as one object. And there we go. Bob's your uncle. Cool. And get it hooked on. And it's on the way. Which I don't really want it to do just yet, so. Can I grab onto this by itself, or do I need to add a platform? Let's stick it to the platform. Huh. Those things are going by up there. That over there looks like it's certainly the end of the shrine. I guess this has pretty limited reach. That's fair. Oh. What loot through yonder window breaks? What are you? Planet. I see. It's a thingy. Can I yoink lily pads? Doesn't seem like it. But the rock on that island is fair game? Not from this distance, of course, but in general. That rock is bugging me. Nyeh. It begins. It begins again. How long have these random birds been having their undisturbed bird society up here in the sky? I've got to be like an invasive species compared to them. Like relative to their placid sky existence, I'm just here and they're like dodo levels of adaptation. Utterly unprepared for one such as I to be here. Oh, is it too heavy to get started right now? That's quite the drop. Bonk. this. I may have unwittingly figured out how to build an anchor. Wait a minute. Is it properly delaying the camera? I don't know. I think so. I think it is delaying the camera, and my head is just slower. Yeah, it is. It is. This is the time for me to process. It's just also slower. What do we get? What can we do now? Use. Oh no! You too confuse. Okay, I'm gonna. You appear to be on fire, sir. Ow! That hit pretty hard. Okay, so we will get into that next time. I saw that it was just. I saw that it was saving just now. And I am going to save as well, because I too have played Pokemon. Sometimes you just gotta save a lot. I'm hydrating, I promise I'm hydrating. Okay, so last time we found batteries, and that was my stopping point. Discovery, Pondside Cave. Oh, I suppose we'll have many such discoveries in the future then. Bright blue. Gives off a light, you say? I wonder. Huh. I put it on my shield. It doesn't look like it does much. Oh man, it's like we've got a mini-boss. What the hell is that? Bubble Gem. Defeated bubble frogs in caves. It may entice you to collect even more. Is that so? Okay. So I guess this is like a special enemy type to chase down. Oh, you can even fuse Ruby. Contains the power of fire. Can I make a fire weapon by fusing a ruby to it? Okay. It seems like it might be a waste of the gem, but maybe I'll have a lot of gemstones later. We find some talus, break them apart. This doesn't seem super useful, but I just wanna. Yaha! Yeah, it broke in one. I figured it would. If I make a barrel shield, can I use it as a flotation device? Weird questions. Flamethrowers? Oh, sick. And there we go. I wonder if I'm gonna need to get, like, more battery power the same way I get stamina power-ups. I'm gonna grab rushrooms just in case somebody asks me to get 45 friggin' rushrooms or whatever the heck the quest was in, Skyward Sword? Not Skyward Sword. Breath of the Wild. I wanted to see if the board would actually retain its size and be more like a tower shield, but eh. Oh, it's a minecart track. And here we have, go figure, minecarts. Just grab one of these. Oh, that is not what I intended for you. Just real quick. That'll do. Whee! Aww. Zonite. Okay. It's uranium. Sorry, Link, you have cancer. Seems like cave exploration is going to be something more significant. Because a lot of these mechanics are kind of specific to exploring caves in dark locations. And having like more sensitive light mechanics. No, I don't have capsules. I only have charges. Okay, so what are these good for? Oh, these are the fan things. Oh no, the capsule is how you keep your Legos. Nice. A device cannot be put back in its capsule. Okay. How do we get more capsules? And where do we keep capsules, I think? Sort stuff. The thing I loved seeing so much in the trailer about the direction for this is that there were already a couple of things in Breath of the Wild that had kind of this toy box feel, and they just decided to lean further into that. Just like, we're just gonna make a big fucking toy box. That's awesome. Oh, it's a gacha. You can actually play gacha for Legos? Oh, a cooking pot. Cooking pots and flame emitters and a couple fans. Okay, well that's all pretty dandy stuff. I like these early enemies have a no kidding amount of damage. While I'm at it though, I haven't tried out yet those firebulbs. It did a minimal amount of extra damage. Where is the headshot spot on you? Is it not the eyes? Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, okay. It doesn't necessarily give us less tools. It gives us... Oh, that's the same looking little dudes from before. You used to mine those guys for rupees. It gives us the same tools in different ways. So, like, you can still do explosions and fire arrows and things like that. It's just giving you access to them in different ways. Like, you can fuse a bomb flower to an arrow to shoot a bomb arrow. So, also, like, gives them an excuse to have bomb flowers in the game. Just like a classic. So I wonder if we can also find traditional bomb arrows. You know, I didn't see an arrow switching interface, so maybe we were always using basic arrows and just attaching stuff to them. It might be a little clunky. I don't know. See. We'll see how that rolls. Actually, I don't have anything on my... oh, no. Oh, D-pad down is the horse whistling. I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. Just, like, no. You've got a vulnerable point. I'm gonna hit it. I need to make sure I don't hold on to my flame emitters like they're frickin' Final Fantasy elixirs. Because it seems I can buy them in shops, so... don't need to get too held up on that. Objective. Ah. Our other vertical surfaces become slick, so we can't climb ice. Wait. It didn't say can't climb ice. It said hard to climb. Might get a solution for that later. Commence. Three fans is not enough? You punk. Yeah, this is a monumentally simpler way of solving the same problem. Because I can climb logs. Alright, what's next? What do we got? Ascend. A friend of mine was mentioning that he felt there was a lot of stylistic similarity between the Zonai and the Twilight Princess stuff. And I think he might be onto something. Because, like, the look of the arm is very much like that, and it's very similar to... I mean, Midna was all about crazy arm stuff. Sort of. Like the conjured hair arm thing going on. So the origin of the Hyrule line is with a was a Zonai Hylian pairing. So maybe that gave way to the Twilight people. Is this a freaking launch ramp? Dude. Oh, and this is just held in place by an icicle, so... Okay. I am very nervous. Okay, I think I can walk towards the back to cause it to pull up. Or is it just doing that? It's just going, actually. Okay. Ugh. You know, I'm not sure if I could reach that with Ascend. Actually, that might be the near the spot where we were starting off. Oh no, it does care about how I move. It definitely cares about how I move. Hup. Yeah, I think them kind of standardizing their aesthetic is a really good thing. I mean, I can only imagine having to reinvent the art direction of Legend of Zelda every couple of titles has got to be a big lag on their dev time when they're making game worlds that are this freaking huge. So if they can create assets that form part of a cohesive feel that they can like slightly repurpose to do certain things, that's a really big advantage. Where are you at, Zelda? What's going on? You changed clothes. Wait, is this actually Zelda? I get the feeling that this is an ancestor or something. As I said before, the Zelda portrayal from Breath of the Wild has been my favorite Zelda. Yeah, Tetra's a pretty great Zelda. I feel like if we had more content in the back half of Wind Waker, I would have gotten to enjoy that more. Well, the Guardians from the first game were also something that was dug up. So, we're getting to the mysteries of the underground. This transition's a lot cooler than that weird elevator thing from Breath of the Wild. I'm sure they'll use more than one health gate the entire game this time. If they're showing us a health gate this early on, I think we're going to see more of those. As opposed to Breath of the Wild, the only health gate, I believe, is to acquire the Master Sword. Although that was also a classic reference. It's pretty cool.
You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You were almost beyond saving.
Could you tell me how long it's been?
I visited.
You've been talking to Zelda without me? Like, how much time has passed? You can't tell me it's been another 100 years, man. Get up from your coma. Time to adventure. Zelda got sent back in time. I think somebody had said, like, a theory before this that the continuity of Zelda is a time loop, and maybe in this game we're finalizing a loop. The timeline of Zelda is wibbly wobbly. I'm wondering if the dragons might have a bigger role here in Tears of the Kingdom, because it seems as though they're like more clearly visible earlier.
Link. restrains me.
Give me a little hint on where you might be. Yeah, we going. Let's see. I can see a couple places I might want to check out after landing. Got Mount Doom. I can see a shrine over there. There's stuff. There's like some freaking Nazca lines, 3 more shrines. Oh boy. I was like just diving on my way down. I'm like, I should look around while I'm up. Okay, so there was almost a shrine in every single direction, and we've got things like this in a couple different spots. Seem kind of noteworthy. And of course, there's the castle doing its whole big thing. We probably don't want to rush directly for the castle. No to that. That looks bad. Yeah, it's like kind of serviceable. But I have no way to turn it. I have to figure out some better solutions for this as we go. Restore health depleted by gloom. That is a mechanic. Got mechanics coming in. Ah, shit! Oh, that really got me. And there are bones outside, too. Horriblin. Wait. It looks like a hammer hook. Okay, so you can attach it to weapons because it's like a hammer. You know, I wonder too, I'm certain this game will get like a Master Mode DLC or something like that. Like probably a free LC. So we got Master Mode for free on the last one. We got Master Mode for free and a paid DLC, from what I remember. Shape rotation. Oh, I see what's going on. That's cool. I do want to tune back into Small Ant's, like, 100% Breath of the Wild run. I need to see if they've got the full VOD for that somewhere. It's got to be crazy. I mean, what he is doing in that is really nuts. That's kind of interesting. They like, released all this stuff about, like, up in the sky. But I think a lot of the game is going to be like, can you brave the underground? The upheaval. You want to mention how long ago the upheaval was, by the way? How long have I been gone? Oh, we got Robbie back. And she got the It's no man's horse.
Okay. Now where have you been?
Purah's back to being like,
Loki, you're not a ghost, are you?
kind of teenage. No, she's kind of older than teenage.
That looks interesting.
She's gotten shapely.
What exactly happened?
That's right, I think they made a Hyrule Warriors 2. I didn't actually finish Hyrule Warriors 1. I gotta go back to that at some point. It was a fun game. 'Cause I think I remember in Hyrule Warriors 2, I think
When you and
Purah's
Princess
playable.
Zelda go beneath Hyrule
Purah,
Castle,
Purah, I'm not sure which.
you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates.
Most unbelievable
Then
part about
Zelda
this
falls
is that
into a
Link was
fidget
able to
and
explain this
vanishes.
to you.
That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell.
Because isn't Link actually canonically... No, Link canonically has a vow of
Later,
silence,
you wake up on a sky
from what I
island,
recall
saved by
in
the arm that was
in
stuck
Breath
to
of the Wild
ground.
canon.
You get the Purah pad from an unusual creature. And learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Raoru.
I think the Purapad is
The
actually
Master
designed
Sword disappears.
a little bit to look a little bit more like,
You hear the princess's voice
what's it called?
and find your
Like
way.
the OLED Switch. I've heard the OLED Switch actually has a little bit more RAM. Maybe much more interested in it.
What?
I think the real reasons for the upgrade is if you're playing it in portable mode a lot, which I don't usually do. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. So I suppose we're in the not too long ago territory, but we're still not actually getting a number of years. Also, nobody's handed me a glider yet. I don't want to be needy. Oh. All of the weapons decayed. Wonder if this means that we need to craft weapons to get access to anything meaningful. Being real aloof and mysterious right now, girl. I don't know necessarily what our goal is right now. Whereas last time, as soon as you get the glider, it tells you, go kill Ganon. That's the game. Yeah, gotta turn back around and deliver a message. Ugh. It still looks the same as the Sheikah Tower stuff. So we haven't entirely dispensed with the Breath of the Wild aesthetic stuff. Which mean only tracks, like, it wouldn't make sense for all that stuff to be gone. Oh. We launching satellites now? Well, I suppose it really doesn't do a lot of good for us to just survey the ground. As I mean, we got like cubes up there in the sky. I saw one. There's like a friggin' the moon might be back.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're giving me some lead-ins to Hebra Village, but I think I might go to Kakariko first instead. We've got a lot to do, and it is 1:30, so we're gonna leave that for tomorrow morning. Thank you all for stopping by. It's been Jupiter XO. Hope you wander again soon. Good night.